So, since this is Black History Month, I've been thinking a lot about blackwashing and the negative impact that blackwashing has on the image and perception of African people. And when I talked about this on my blog, OmniGeekEmpire.com, I have to plug it in somewhere, or on my YouTube channel, OmniGeek Empire, which is the name of the YouTube channel, I've always had misperception, even to the point of people pushing back on the idea. And I don't think they understand the impact that blackwashing has in how people perceive us. A lot of people don't have interactions with African people on a day-to-day basis. So a lot of their exposure comes from this media. And everybody knows media, at the end of the day, is another tool for propaganda. Now, propaganda can be good or bad depending on how you use it. And I feel like in terms of how we are presented to the world, it is never done properly enough. For example, blackwashing historical characters to include a dark-skinned African does not help our image because it gives off the impression that we don't have enough history to pull from. Blackwashing, fictional characters to make them dark-skinned for inclusion, I also feel like is a massive insult to the idea of you can't create an honest-to-God original character. Which, listen, I know people are doing it, and I know that finding original content is difficult. Which is why on my website, whenever I see original content that is actually of good quality, I make sure to highlight it. So if you want to see those types of content, make sure to check out OmniGeekEmpire.com. Follow the email newsletter, and maybe you will see one or two in the coming days. But blackwashing, even to this day, I mean, if you look at examples like Velma, or if you look at an example like the black girl from Invincible, I think it's Ember, we are at the whimsicals, that's not a word, I don't even know why I used it. We are at the mercy of how other people perceive us, right? And we can't do anything about that. And I also personally don't like the idea of having too much of our way of presenting ourselves to the world be handled by people outside of our group. I mean, it's an honor if they try to do it, but oftentimes a lot of people lean too heavily on just relying on blackwashing or doing things of that nature that doesn't help us. Not to mention, it doesn't build legacy, it doesn't bring income back to the community. Blackwashing has way more negatives than it has positives, and the positives are only temporary anyways. So that's just my honest opinion on it. Let me know what you guys think.